Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be talking about why the Ford Ranger flopped as terribly as it did. The Ford Ranger is great for what it is. Really, through no fault of its own, it's already being replaced by a far superior mid to small size pickup truck, surprisingly from the exact same company, Ford, that made the Ford Ranger. The replacement vehicle that I'm talking about is called the Ford Maverick. This is going to be a small to mid-sized truck that Ford is releasing. Honestly, in my opinion, it kind of looks like a really ugly version of like a Bronco and an F-150 mixed together. It kind of looks like Ford released their own version of the Honda Ridgeline. This truck is going to be offering an electric motor option, sort of following in the footsteps in the direction that Ford is going with the newly released Ford Lightning, which is going to be offering an electric Tesla-style motor to it. If you're like me, you're probably wondering if the Ranger is still pretty much brand new to production, only coming back 2 years ago in 2019, why is Ford already essentially offering the same thing? I'm glad you asked. The Ford Maverick is superior to the Ford Ranger in every single category that is going to matter to the person who is in the market for a mid-sized truck. I'm going to break down why I think that in a couple different categories, starting off with price point. The Ford Maverick starting MSRP is under $20,000. A baseline XL trim package Ford Ranger is going to be over $25,000. Chances are, if you're in the market for a small to mid-sized pickup, towing large trailers, boats, things like that isn't really going to be something that you're using the truck for. You simply want it because you don't really want to drive a car and you would like to have the option, in the back of your head to like tow something very small or lug around something in the bed of the truck if need be. And a well-optioned Ford Ranger, price-wise, is actually going to come very, very close to being the price of a full-size pickup F-150 anyways. I personally went through this when I bought my 2020 F-150. I weighed the options of a well-optioned Ford Ranger versus the cost of a standard mid-level F-150. Price difference wasn't that much different as far as the F-150 compared to the well-optioned Ranger, and so I asked myself, well, if I'm already paying that much anyways, why wouldn't I just go ahead and get the full-size pickup? The second reason that the Maverick is superior to the Ranger is fuel economy. So, EPA estimate for the Ranger is 21 to 26 miles per gallon. Again, not that far off from where you're getting with a full-size truck with an F-150. However, in comparison to the Ford Maverick, they are estimating 40 miles a gallon because it's going to be coming standard with a hybrid engine. The hybrid engine also supports the overall goal and direction that Ford is going, as I said previously, with the Ford Lightning having like the Tesla-style electric motor in its lineup. Another reason why Ford is going more so in the direction of the Maverick is because they also don't have competition very much so in that area. With the Ford Ranger, you're competing against the Chevrolet Colorado, the Toyota Tacoma, there are a bunch of other, the GMC Canyon I believe is another small to mid-sized truck, and those definitely are stiff competition for the Ranger. In my opinion, the Colorado is actually a much cooler option than a Ford Ranger. However, when you get towards the mid-sized to small-sized trucks that are more so appealing to like maybe people who live in the city, they want a truck but they don't really want a truck. They want to be able to maybe throw some stuff in the bed of the truck. They want to maybe have optional off-wheel drive. They maybe want to be able to tow up to 4,000 pounds. All stuff that the Maverick is capable of doing based on certain options. But it's not going to be that full commitment. You're not going to have this massive monstrosity of a vehicle that's impossible to parallel park on the street. So when you're taking more so the direction of the Maverick, you're essentially eliminating all competition except the Honda Ridgeline, which in all honesty isn't a very, very popular truck. So in my opinion, the Ford Maverick is immediately going to shoot to the top of the totem pole as far as appealing to people who are in the market for that sort of city dweller type of truck. So in short summary, why did the Ranger flop as bad as it did? There is simply too much competition out there. It is simply not going to cut it in today's market with the electrical engine directions that all these companies are taking. It's not good enough to compete with the full-size pickup, and there's now so many other options with the smaller to mid-size pickup that, in all honesty, re-releasing the Ford Ranger at the time that it did, it simply didn't make sense given that the market was already dominated by the Colorados and the Toyota Tacomas. It just really didn't make sense. Not to say that the Ford Ranger isn't a good truck. It's great for what it is. In my opinion, it's far too overpriced for what it is. But as far as just like being a general, like, you know, fine looking truck, like, it's not bad. But at the same time, it's just simply not going to cut it in today's market with all the different great options that like all the competitors out there have right now. So I want to hear what you guys think. Is the Ford Ranger a total flop? Is the Maverick going to be the new small to mid-sized truck of the future? Is it going to overtake market prowess over the Toyota Tacomas, the Chevrolet Avalanches, the Colorados and the Canyons and that kind of stuff? Is it going to overtake the small to mid-sized truck market? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I missed a point on the Ranger why you think it's good. Maybe I missed a point on the Maverick why you think it's bad. Personally, I think the Maverick is a really, really unattractive, ugly, not visually pleasing truck, but as far as what you're getting for what you're paying, it makes a whole lot more sense in my opinion than the Ford Ranger. So let me know in the comments down below, guys, what do you think about that opinion? What do you think about the new Ford Maverick? What do you think about the new Ford Ranger? Should it stick around? Should it go back away? Let me know, guys. I'm looking forward to getting an awesome discussion started in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.